Total Community Manager has a simple, unique, but robust way of tracking your donor advised funds and the donors involved with those funds. What we suggest that you do is create a series for the donor advised funds and then a campaign name called donor advised funds or any name that you would like to give it. You could pick the start date that the donor advised fund program was established. And if we look at the pledged column, we will be able to see the total amount that has been contributed over the years to this fund and the amount of cash that's actually left in the funds that have not been distributed by the individual donors. To track the individual donors, we would go into the campaign activity and actually create a donor card for each of the donors who've contributed to the fund. Looking at this one, Leslie has contributed $250,000 and has $240,000 left in the fund, while Scott has contributed $100,000 and still has $100,000 in the fund. After they make the contribution, you do have the ability of generating the thank you letters directly from here based on your own templates and on your own letterhead. If Scott were to make a distribution, all we would do is go up to the Add Donor Payments. We'll pick the date, let's say December, because that's when most of the distributions go out. And he's going to distribute $5,000. So we'll put a negative $5,000 there. And you can see now that his fund has changed. From the original $100,000, he's down to $95,000, and you can see that it's been tracked right here. So we're going to call this 2013 distribution. Now, each of the funds will have their own investment income. So to add the investment income, we would go back to the Add Donor Payments and pick today's date. And he made $3,000 on this. And now you can see that his investment income is in there positive, his distributions as a negative, but now he has a total of $98,000 involved in the actual fund. If we go back to Scott's contact card, we could also see that this shows up here that he has $98,000 in his donor advised fund. And if we go to the list tab, we can see that he's also been in the 2012 and the 2013 donor advised fund list. The reason the lists are important is because what we're able to do is if we go into donor advised funds 2013, we'll go into the list roster, and here are the two that we have. You put the distribution to the various agencies down in the comment field. And what you're able to do then is go into the mail merge. We're going to use an existing template, which I already have in the background here. We will go to the insert marriage field. We'll put in the recipient. And then we could do the balance of the addresses there. And we'll go here and add in the comments. And then we go to the preview, and you can see that the comments were brought over, so you can run all the letters of distribution to all your donors all at one time. You could also add in the agencies that receive the distributions and run their letters saying how much they received from the distribution directly the same way. We hope that this shows you that TCM has a lot of flexibility, functionality, and a very way to use it to maximize your donors' participation, and to help you with your fundraising.